I hide it from you. I hide
I thought I took it away. Hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella here from Meeple University. Today we are talking about Tapestry. I believe it's the second expansion that came out for Tapestry.
Yes.
We covered the base game Tapestry, but we didn't actually cover the first expansion.
Correct. So this is the first expansion to us, arts and architecture, but the second to the game.
Yes, so what we're gonna talk about this time is what it brings to Tapestry. We're not gonna talk a lot about how Tapestry games is, so I'll put the link in the description below and hopefully somewhere in the corner there if you want to see what Tapestry is about, the best game. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Yay! So let's get to the table.
Yes. So arts and architecture. The major thing this adds is the fifth track. So there's a fifth common track here which works the same way as all of the other tracks. It's added to the science board as well, so there's a new D20 for the science board instead of the D12, so that there's an opportunity for all five tracks to come up. It's not associated with a resource of its own, so it's essentially a wild track. The resources cost is always wild. Sorry, not always wild. Wild, non-matching, 3 wild, and then 2 matching.
But still all wild.
Yeah. The buildings you can place, the income buildings that come from this track, are also wild. And it introduces a few of its own new ways of gaining things. So the major ones are, you've got masterpieces. This is the arts track, and so you've got these masterpiece cards. Those get added onto your maker of fire space, and you can stack a few of these. And that will give you an income at each of your income turns of whatever is printed on there. So that's that's probably the biggest new mechanic that comes with the game.
I think so too, yeah.
And the other main one is these bonuses here. These are called the inspiration tiles, and you can gain them through these light bulb icons. That lets you cover up your base income track for one of the four things with this upgraded one, which will give you a handful of extra points. And so most of them have extra ways of scoring. That's the wrong one. Extra ways of scoring points on them.
And this can be gained by going there. This light bulb icon, I believe.
Yes.
And there's another one here.
Yep, and there's probably some on
technology track and
tech cards and tapestry cards, because of course there's new ones there that you can mix in.
Because there are 4 all up.
Yes, you've
one for each track.
All 4 there. So that's new to this track. There are of course new landmarks to this track. So you've got the little clock tower here that will come with it. There's this skyscraper here. So
actually, you can buy a state building type of thing. I don't know. It reminds me of that.
Yep. There's a handful of things there. We got some new civilizations, of course. We've got 5 new ones that come with the game. So
I think I played with collectors last time.
Yep, collectors can gain resources instead of some of these higher level things, and then get some points at the end. You've got the renegades, you've got the gamblers, the relentless, and the urban planners.
I would like to try to play with the gamblers, maybe. Yep. That's how I win up.
Alright, and then we got some new capital city boards as well. So these ones change things up quite a bit. They come with some pretty substantially different rules. The archipelago here, lots of little islands, so tougher to squeeze things in.
Swamp. Oh, I can just see like frogs can jump. No, there's no frog here. Oh, the other way around.
Got an upside down one here. So the cavern, you've got to build from top to bottom. You don't get any row points, but you get more column points.
That's what you play with, I think.
That's what I played with. Yep.
Okay.
The mesa.
Landmark may not extend outside of your city grid, but it's easier, I guess.
Easier grid, but less flexibility to push things outside.
Yeah.
You get starting landmarks as well. So there's some landmark cards. Each player starts with one, and it gives them a way of getting that landmark. As we say, more landmarks come into the game. Here's a windmill.
If you can show me the box as well, please, Darren.
Yep.
The whole box. What I like is this one. This thing that tells you how to put back things into the box. I mean, which buildings go to where. Because I can't remember, maybe there's the one in the base game. But
all games with minis, I struggle with that. So
right. I'm pretty sure it might have it as well. Like, I can't remember now. Do you want to have a look, Taryn? You got that there. I know that.
Stonemaier is usually pretty good with box pack up instructions as well.
Scythe has got that as well. Yep. I remember, and
Wingspan as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's really what's added to the game. There's this fits straight in with all of the rest of the base rules. It's all compatible and very little else changes. So that is what arts and architecture brings.
What do you think, Taryn? Well, maybe I should say it first. Do you want me to say it first?
Yeah, you go first.
So I'm going to also share how we played last time. I played with that one that I showed before, the one that is very free, because I'm not really the best at
spatial stuff.
Thank you. At spatial rotation. So this one is like, oh yeah, I'll play that because it looks good.
I think you drew the archipelago and said no.
Oh yeah, okay, yes. You should probably draw it random. Anyways, and we play with the new one as well out of this. And I found that I think I should have gone through the arts track because of the world symbol. And I feel like I should probably more into it. I think you went more heavy into it than me. And if I combine these with other ones, would probably work out better for me. Because the wild ones makes it a bit easier to
gives you a bit
play.
More, it does give you a bit more flexibility, yes.
Yeah, and I do like this one. This one's off bonus. I didn't really utilize it that well last time, but ongoing. Sorry, yeah. Bonus. I said once off. I meant ongoing bonus at income phase. Yeah, I think it's just add a nice addition with having another track to kind of like it's to put you in good decision space. Yeah. You want to go to here and here, but then there's also there's another one that you can upgrade your board. I think that's quite little nice feature there.
Yeah. Also throws a few more landmarks in as well.
Oh yes.
Makes it particularly the higher count less competitive for them.
Yeah, that's true. So I do quite like Tapestry as a base game. I think I like it more than you. I like civilization game, whether it is civilization mechanic or civilization theme. I tend to drawn towards it because I used to play lots of computer games, or mainly computer games with civilization theme, building buildings and trying to get some sort of ancient building and so on. Yeah. How about you?
For me, you look at this is a very gentle expansion, I think is probably the way to put it. There are some expansions that add a whole lot of new mechanics and sometimes breaks the simplicity or elegance a game used to have. Sometimes there are expansions that come in to try to solve issues with a base game, and sometimes all you want from an expansion is like new cards for the decks and new and that's pretty much what this one is. It's a new track, no new mechanics. It's always been a relatively individual sort of game, so you can just go and play on the 5th track instead.
But some of the places are competitive though, like the landmarks.
Some of them are competitive, but it's it's not the most competitive game, not the most highly interactive game out there. So, it adds another space to play in. And I think, my advice is that if you like Tapestry, you'll like this, and if you don't like Tapestry, it's not going to change that. I was never the biggest fan of base Tapestry. This doesn't make it any better for me. It doesn't make it any worse. It's fine.
Okay, that's all right. So I'll be trying to find another players to play Tapestry with me, because the first time I saw Tapestry in general, wow, it's like civilization games, and wow, there's so many things, what's going on? But then once you know the rules and once you get to play it, it's actually pretty quick and it's not that long.
Yeah.
And I do like the 3D buildings, as you can see in the here before.
They are a little bit clearer now as well. I do like that. I always struggled with the bases that were kind of more artistic and less fitting into the grid. You can see the base here. Maybe I'll just see that behind us. It's much clearer how many squares this one
Right.
and so that's an improvement. And that's true across all of them as well.
Yeah. I mean, I do like those buildings. Do I need them? We probably don't need them in the game, but we want it because it's cool. Although yes, that's the only thing that and this is my thing, is because that spatial rotations sometimes I struggle. Yeah. Hence that part I have to really like pick it up and then try to fit on my board and see if it works or not. That's more my weakness, not because I don't like it. I like it. I want to play more games. It's just some other games like photos. It's not too bad this one though. Some other games like photosynthesis. Oh my gosh, that was really hard. But that's another game.
That is another game. So yeah.
So what do you think? Have you played the base one? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
Where'd the box go? It's going to bring it back out.
Okay. Well, it's gone. I got it. I hide it from you. I
thought I took it away.
So yes, I like again. I'd also buy. Is it the same? Yeah, Andrew Bosley, which the one that did Everdell and a few other pretty looking games. Like I love his art. Yeah, I'll definitely play again with the expansion because I think the 5th track is, I mean, it's not only bring more replayability, bring fresh new things to the game, but I like the wild stuff, so I'm not really stuck having to keep collecting one particular things because I can't really plan that far ahead. So yeah, I'm okay with that. It works for me, so I'll probably like play with that again in the future. Yeah. So again, let us know if you played this one. If you played the first expansion, let us know in the comments and what you think of it. And would you play with this one with the arts and architecture expansion, or would you play with the other expansion or the base game? Or do you play other civilization games like Anno 1800? I love that. What other civilization game are there, Tarrant?
Through the Ages, Civilization.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Civilization.
Civilization.
Clash of Cultures.
Clash of Cultures, yeah, that's the other one that we played recently. That's good.
Or a 4X Civilization, but still very much a civilization.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let us know in the comments below.
Yes.
Anything else, Aaron?
No, I think that's all from me.
Did you enjoy your last game? You won by quite a few.
I won. It was, as I say, it was fine. Tapestry is, it's always been a game that I'm pretty neutral on.
Because it doesn't give you that decision space that, okay, yeah, I think I know what sort of things he likes. Yeah. And that's it, everybody. If you find this useful, please help us by hitting the like button and comments below if you want to share your experience with Tapestry and the expansions. And subscribe to us if you like, if you haven't already done so. There should be Meeple somewhere in the bell, and hit the bell in the corner and then hit the bell button. I'm also on Instagram, so hopefully we find each other there, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye! Bye.